Hello, everyone, and now welcome to another game today. This is going to be a game between FoCuS and LawLiet. Let me go ahead and remove the 120 logo on LawLiet. LawLiet spawning as the purple night elf on the top right-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, FoCuS spawning as the pretty in pink orc on the bottom left. Gonna go ahead and get 4 times speed. We've all seen the opening buildings here. Thank you for the follow. Altar of Storms coming down, Altar of Elders, and Ancient of War. The real question is going to be the heroes of choice. Blade Master going up against Keeper of the Grove? Yes, it is. So pretty much a classic opening here. Blade Master able to wander around the map very efficiently here, perhaps pick up some powerful items, and we will have to follow up what FoCuS's strategy is now. Crota's channel is called CrotaGaming. Yep, that's my YouTube channel, CrotaGaming. Please go ahead and check it on out. I often wonder how much better my YouTube and my search engine optimization would be if Activision Blizzard decided not to name one of their bosses in Destiny after me. So if you search Crota online, you just see tons and tons of Destiny videos instead of any of my stuff, which kind of sucks. No, it's BlizzShouter since he also played WarCraft Royale. Well, back in the day, it was a BlizzShouter because I had absolutely that was very early in the day before there was the idea of influencers. So they're like, hey, what name? I'm just like, this isn't gonna turn into anything of any real importance. Let me just I'm just shouting at a bunch of Blizz games. I'm a shoutcaster for Blizzard. Yeah. No, should have branded myself a little bit more early on. All right. Keeper of the Grove. Well, heading back home here, no tech to tier 2 as of yet, and I don't see a Tree of Life, so we're waiting to see what LawLiet's follow-up strategy chooses to be. FoCuS has already started his tech to tier 2, and it doesn't look like a War Mill is going down. We may be looking at your classic, shamans and a bestiary to try and deal with whatever the Night Elf LawLiet wants to throw. Back off to the north, Keeper of the Grove continuing to clear out creep camps, picking up some decent items, as this game seems like a bit more of a currently more of a PvE, going up against the computer and trying to get some more of these creep camps taken down. Blade Master sitting at level 2 at this point, selling some items. Samuro of FoCuS has really not trained up any other units out here onto the battlefield. It looks like he's really going to be focusing on that tier 2, that bestiary, and that spirit lodge, or Tauren Totem for that spirit link. Peon still wandering around here. Keeper of the Grove off to the north, clearing out the Centaur Outrunner creep camp. Those treants doing what they're supposed to do, absorbing damage while dishing it out. Thank you for the follow again for everyone today from that Back to WarCraft raid. Coming back through. Nope, waiting on FoCuS to show his game plan and tip. Meanwhile, LawLiet finally going into tier 2. He's going to be a bit behind, and even if he goes for a tavern hero at this point, say an alchemist, it's not going to be that much more ahead of his opponent. We also see that LawLiet is in fact trying to establish up an expansion off to the north. Tree of Life sitting at 350 hit points and climbing. Coming back around, there is that Spirit Lodge, there is that Bestiary, and there is that Shadow Hunter getting ready. Meanwhile, the Blade Master wants to put pressure here, and there is also the use of a Sentry Ward to keep track of that Blade Master. Oftentimes you see Orc players over-rely on that Windwalk, thinking that once the Blade Master is Windwalked, he will always get away scot-free. Professional players, however, do click on their opponent's heroes to make sure and keep track whether or not the player has at least half of a Sentry Ward. Eagle-eyed viewers will also notice that an Ancient Protector was once again started by LawLiet, and that Ancient Protector could cause a bit of problems as the Blade Master, while taking a little bit more damage once again. Blade Master, however, will pretty much just shake that off very, very easily, as it does have those healing salves. Blade Master double backing around. Huntress is trying to take a guess where that unit actually is. Tree of Life is nearly done. Huntress is gonna perhaps get into position here. Blade Master instead going after the Wildkin, gonna take him down and then perhaps use a Wind Walk in order to get away. Meanwhile, we are looking at Serpent Wards to try and protect as the Huntresses transition back down into trying to place down pressure. It is going to be a Goblin Alchemist as that second hero, with an Ancient Protector acting as a base of, as a starting base here. Are we perhaps going to be eating some trees and then trying to make a move down here as the Blade Master could stop this entangled gold mine from being constructed? All right, Ancient Protector needed to be rooted. Wind Riders are in position, and the Wind Rider is going to completely catch, completely off guard here as the Ancient Protector finally gets that fortified armor. Grunts are here. Keeper of the Grove, one Grunt not going to be able to make its way out of here easily as the Keeper of the Grove has level 2 Entangle and going to take down another Grunt without any real effort. Serpent Wards of FoCuS are causing quite a bit of problems, and with only Huntresses and an Ancient Protector, I don't know if this push with the Ancient Protector is going to be enough. If another Wind Rider comes on a line, perhaps that Wind Rider will be able to poke enough pressure onto those Huntresses, unless that Ancient Protector, constantly finds a way to heal. All right, this is odd enough as this Ancient Protector actually getting into the woods here. This is going to be quite a bit of a difficult spot. The Wind Rider spots this since it does naturally have high ground advantage, and now LawLiet actually catching a bit of a lucky break here as it was not spotted at all. All right, LawLiet I'm taking a little bit of I guess, risky, cheesy play, and now going to come out on top, knowing that the Ancient Protector is going to have fortified armor, going to be regenerating hit points because he's eating trees, and in a position where no melee damage can hit him easily. All right, still making moves back across over there. Blade Master still, being distracted by this gold mine that still wants to be entangled by LawLiet. Shadowhunter sitting at level 1 here. Wind Rider joining in on the battle. There's a couple of raiders, and we are looking at perhaps the Alchemist. Ooh, Healing Ward now being placed down. Who was it picked up by? No, it is the Healing Ward for the creeps. That's quickly going to get shut down there as the last of the hunters will fall as well. All right, Ancient Protector finding itself there, able to see past the line because of that Sentry Ward and able to attack from behind enemy lines. We are going to see a Blade Master, Staff of Teleportation, and in comes the Blade Master, in comes the Raider, and the Blade Master is going to go run all the way inside here and now finally put in some protection. One Raider is engaging and only one Raider at a time. However, there is no Night Elf player or no Night Elf units actually trying to protect this Ancient Protector. Unfortunately, it is going to end up getting shut down here, but LawLiet, using a little bit of micro, able to cause a bit of confusion and force that Blade Master back home. Alchemist gets to level 3, picks up a Belt of Giant Strength, and if that Alchemist wasn't difficult to kill before, he is now with over 1,000 hit points at level 3. All right. Coming back through, we can see an expansion attempt coming in from FoCuS. There's an entangled gold mine here. LawLiet also attempting to place down an Ancient Protector off to the north to try and protect it from, any Wind Riders that could make a sudden appearance. FoCuS does get up to level 2, level 3 Shadowhunter, level 2 Serpent Wards, so that a piercing damage is going to be quite devastating against this unarmored army. These Huntresses very, very vulnerable to that fast attacking piercing damage as FoCuS now makes his way off to the north. All right, do we have Pillage? No, we do not have Pillage, but we do have a Scroll of Town Portal inbound trying to protect here as the army now going to go ahead and engage. All right, there's a little bit of damage here. Serpent Ward is going to get taken down. Lightning Shield onto the Keeper of the Grove. That's quickly going to be, detonated across as the Keeper of the Grove wants to make sure he doesn't accidentally harm any of his other units. Blade Master down to 146 hit points, but uses a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability so that this is going to be a critical strike. Wind Walk. No, that was Wand of Illusion, apparently. to try and get those additional attacks off, and perhaps try to use it for a lightning shield. Keeper of the Grove still engaging here as the grunts are falling on both sides. 58 supply compared to 50. Who's going to come out on top of this battle? Whoever needs to retreat first, as LawLiet using that healing spray to keep many of those archers alive. However, there are plenty of serpent wards still being left behind. Another archer could get taken down. Another archer does get taken down as we see a scroll of speed turning back around, trying to ensnare and take down a handful of units again. Blade Master very low on hit points, down to 17, down to 18. He's able to back away ever so barely as the Alchemist wants to land an acid bomb. Not going to be able to do so there as the Blade Master ends up Staff of teleporting back home. All right, massive retreat underway. No easy way to slow down any of these units. Huntresses, however, able to get a little bit of glaive bounce damage across the lower moving grunts, and that is going to perhaps continue to add up slowly but surely. All right, couple of low hit point grunts now. Is this going to actually translate into experience for the Night Elf units? No, they are not, as the Keeper of the Grove opts to buy another Scroll of Town Portal just to get out of town quickly if he needs to. All right, coming back through. Huntresses, Alchemists looking to engage once more. Coming back around, we're looking at more units trying to do a little bit of a standoff here. FoCuS wants to put pressure on LawLiet's army so that his expansion is not scouted. However, FoCuS unable to do exactly that as the Night Elf army coming across the side here, gonna spot a Great Hall and perhaps shut it down in time. Glaive bounce damage is gonna rack up onto those peons as well as the archers are looking to finish things off here. However, this army is not going to be able to easily take down this Great Hall as Treants are now joining in on the fight. Archers low on hit point, healing spray, and this is a beautiful, beautiful use of, well, Shadow Meld here. Shadow Meld the lower hit point unit while healing the one that was standing right next to it, and still working out well here. Keeper of the Grove does get up to level 4. More healing spray coming back across the top there as the Serpent Wards able to force that Scroll of Town Portal. All right, both sides should be looking at full saturation on their gold mines here. FoCuS needing to train up 5 more peons as all of the peons that he tried to walk on over were lost. 62 supply for LawLiet. FoCuS still sitting at 50 over 62. LawLiet with that army size advantage should be able to continue with that pressure. However, the Blade Master now sitting at level 3, and the Shadow Hunter with also a Robe of Magi. That is going to be plenty of support as he's going to be able to place down multiple Serpent Wards, drop that Robe of Magi, use that Potion of Mana, and then pick it back up. All right. If that Shadow Hunter does in fact get to level 4 and level 5, level 2 Healing Wave will keep that Blade Master alive, and level 3 Serpent Wards will really start to eat away at this Huntress army, even with those 2 upgrades. Alchemist now with a Cloak of Flames, enjoying being in that frontline position, racking up a bit more damage. We're looking at 68 over 70 supply, and we could be going into the mid-70s here in just a moment. Blade Master looking to try and finish things off. Healing working to get cleaned up here as we now see the Night Elf army in transition. All right, those Huntresses trying to chase down those Shaman. One Shaman already taken down here, and now follow up destruction of this Great Hall. All right, Shaman are trying to put in the pressure. Wind Rider does show up to the party, but the archers should be right there taking down this Wind Rider fairly quickly. The archers, however, are completely all exposed in the back end, could get taken down by the raiders here. This is a little bit of a pincer play. Healing spray to try and save the units. Great Hall gets taken down. Huntresses are all here, and well, one archer lost in the fray. Beautiful timed attack right there. LawLiet able to dive on in, take down the Great Hall, and then move back strategically. FoCuS is now still paying that low upkeep tax without being able to train up any additional units. Currently supply blocked, and LawLiet can sit back a little and, well, perhaps try and protect his mining operations and build up a larger army. Now, Raiders, Shaman, Blade Master heading off to the north. Shadow Hunter wanting to, well, punish the expansion as well, and should be able to do it with unless the Night Elf army gets in position. Scroll of Town Portal quickly forces those raiders to retreat as the army going to go ahead and engage. Serpent Ward, Lightning Shield onto the Keeper of the Grove, racking up damage against his own friendly archers. Blademaster continuing to fight back around. We are looking at a roar across. The Wind Riders able to rack up damage. Blademaster with Potion of Lesser Invulnerability and a Healing Wave, able to still stay alive. 66 supply compared to 57. FoCuS is using the fact that he's supply blocked to try and clear things up, and he's able to take down the Keeper of the Grove at level 4. Alchemist continuing to heal up all of his units here, but able to heal up all of his units here, but a little bit of damage was done. Blademaster going to teleport back home, healing salves, clarity potions perhaps, and, well, try and shut down the expansion again. What FoCuS is trying to do is trade efficiently against the enemy units and then perhaps be able to get an advantage with hero experience. Higher level heroes do make a big difference there, and as we know, it is more difficult to control a large army than a small one. Enraged Wild can quickly going to get ensnared there, and, well, watching level 8 creeps get absolutely destroyed by an orc army with ensnare just doesn't seem fair at times. Blademaster getting ready to engage again. Force Troll Trappers, Force and High Priest all going to get cleaned up here. Remaining, we are looking at Endurance Aura on the Shadow Hunter. Faster attack speed for that Blademaster and faster movement speed to close in on that distance. We're looking at 72 supply over 90. Tome of Strength +2. Is it going to be picked up? No, it is not. Who needs hit points anyways? As, well, professional players often forget about the tomes and remembering more of those items. All right, Shadowhunter now making its way back across here. A bit of damage. Wisp are going to be coming across with the repairs. Blademaster trying to shut that down. Lightning Shield already on that Blademaster, standing in a position, making it difficult for those Wisps to try and make a move here. Meanwhile, Huntress is coming in from behind, and one good hit and run deserves another. FoCuS finally able to shut down LawLiet's expansion, and, well, gets away pretty much clean this time around. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 4. Alchemist sitting at level 4. Hero levels are pretty much neck and neck. Army sizes 53 compared to 56. Just a lot more workers for LawLiet compared to FoCuS. All right. Lumber may become an issue for FoCuS unless he just continues to, concentrate on items that obviously do not cost any lumber. Currently supply blocked at 60 over 61 as one peon, well, sees the inbound Huntress army. This is where I wonder, could you put a bunch of Huntresses right here since it's only one line of trees and then cause damage across the board? That glaive bounce actually hitting quite far as we're seeing the glaive bounce, well, and attempting to take down these orc burrows as well. Those Huntresses are upgraded at 2-2, hence the high damage there as we finally go into the fortified armor upgrade. Lightning Shield on that Blademaster. Perhaps he's going to try and dive on in, go after all of those archers, but more orc burrows of FoCuS could get taken down, causing more supply blocking problems again. All right, once again, supply block at 61. Keeper of the Grove going to go ahead and try and teleport away, but there is Lightning Shield getting cast across multiple units. Are we going to see Healing Spray? The Huntresses are trying to get their way back free, and a beautiful save to prevent that low hit point Huntress from getting taken out. LawLiet with the Healing Spray and Wisp with the detonation to remove that Lightning Shield. Coming back through, Shadowhunter now coming back off to the north once again. We are looking at the Tree of Life attempting, well, has entangled a gold mine, but is now once again unable to do very much with it. Needs to repair here as the Blademaster is currently revealed with that Sentinel. Shadowhunter does get up to level 5, so level 3 Serpent Wards are going to be dealing upwards of 50 piercing damage, making it difficult for the Huntresses to even try and engage. Kotobeast has nothing in its belly. We're going to see a couple of ensnares here. Serpent Wards poking down and across. Lightning Shield coming back across onto the archers. So Serpent Wards and Lightning Shield racking up damage of attrition against all of these units. Shadowhunter currently, however, low on hit points. May need to retreat back. There's a healing wave. trying to keep that Blade Master alive. Windwalk Strike only sitting at the level 1 variety. Blade Master now getting entangled, could suffer more damage again as the archers are looking to fall back. FoCuS 55, 60 supply. Back and forth, coming back across here. Blade Master trying to focus down more of those units. Blade Master, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability not used, and that has given a big advantage as LawLiet now gets up to level 5. Not using that Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. FoCuS perhaps slipped, timed out, or a little bit of lag. However you define it, the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability was not used. Blade Master falls and was forced to be resurrected at the tavern, using up quite a bit of gold. Main gold mines do not have much left. Only about 20 seconds left here. LawLiet has pretty much has secret night elf bases all across the map here, and LawLiet can just really sit back and wait for FoCuS to come to him. He can play with the defender's advantage, and he knows that even if one of his bases goes down, he is going to be infinitely higher up on gold, as his opponent currently is not mining, and he's going to be mining from 3 operational bases. I guess that's one way to make sure your 18 workers do give you somewhat of an advantage. 48 supply army compared to 43 though, so the actual fighting units are very similar. However, LawLiet has that hero level advantage. Shadow Hunter coming to the party with dual potions of mana, Robe of Magi here. Perhaps should drop the Robe of Magi for a second, use the potion of mana now and get it back to have more mana overall, and then be able to use that potion of mana at the last time again. FoCuS thinks that he is fighting for everything and that this expansion pretty much holds all the marbles. This is not the case here. And LawLiet knows that he can just play a certain type of game. Healing Spray still going down. No ensnare onto the Alchemist. Alchemist Scroll of Healing there. Cloak of Flames causing a bit of problems, and that is going to be the game. LawLiet out-mining FoCuS and then allowing his, resource advantage to give him a unit advantage overall. Let me know what you guys thought about this game in the comments below. Did I miss anything? Anything that you guys want to say? Well, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.